What is going on, guys? Chris here, or Mighty Furtado, and today we're going to be taking a look at a new game that actually released on early access a couple weeks ago, actually last week, July the 2nd, day after Canada Day, and I actually bought this game yesterday on the 8th, and I've been playing it for a couple hours here and there, and it's a game that I wanted to do a video on since I haven't done a video in quite a while, and I thought I would give my thoughts regarding the game. This is actually one of the new games that I played recently because I haven't had time to play that many new games due to me being busy with work, and the only games I do play that aren't new are probably League of Legends, Smite, a little bit of Dota here and there, and TF2 I've actually been playing with the new update that came out, the Gunmetal update. So yeah, so this is Dungeon Souls. It's a 2D hack and slash roguelike dungeon crawler. Basically summarizing what I can see on the Steam page here. The objective of the game is for the player to stay alive throughout the course of the game. Each level is randomly generated, so each playthrough has a unique environment and challenges. The player's goal is to search and activate all marks placed in each level. So as you guys can see there right now, the little white circle, once you activate them, each dungeon has a certain amount of circles you have to kind of open, and then once you open all of them, you're able to go into the next dungeon. So some of the elements from this game were inspired by Risk of Rain, Nuclear Throne, Overture, Bitventure, and Shoot First. And current features in the game, you're able to actually play as 6 playable heroes with unique abilities. You can upgrade your hero skills, 4 different environments with randomly generated levels and bosses, 50 plus unique passive and orbiting items, and challenging encounters with hordes of dynamic enemies. In the gameplays that you are about to see, you'll only see 5 of the playable characters. I played the Archer, the Warrior, the Cleric, the Mage, and the Thief. I think there's another one I didn't play, the Barbarian. I never had a chance to play the Barbarian. And I'll kind of give my thoughts on each of them, kind of give you a quick rundown on each of the classes. So for future updates of this game, since it is an early access game, you're basically kind of helping the developers. So I bought the game for $5 on Steam. I'll leave you a link in the description if you guys want to check it out. Future updates, what they plan to add are multiplayer. I'm not too sure if that's co-op. Hopefully it is. Would sound pretty cool. Rare and more exciting items, unlockable characters and items, more classes, more traps, more enemy types with unique abilities, secret levels, new music, and much more. So my thoughts about the game so far is that it's fun. It's really cool. Obviously, it takes a lot of elements from previous games I played. One game that kind of does remind me is Risk of Rain. I think it kind of followed the items that you can get from that game, kind of took some of the ideas from that game. And Dungeon Souls it's a pretty cool game. It's obviously in early development. There are a lot of, actually I didn't overcome a lot of bugs, but there were a lot of things that kind of bothered me with the game. One thing was, I don't know if you guys will see in this video because I'm trying to get the best parts so you guys can actually see how fun the gameplay is, but some of the things that I didn't like were, since this game is randomly generated dungeons, some of the dungeons that you do get, let's say if you go to the next one, or if you die on the second stage and you have to start from the first dungeon, when you first start, you'll just get fucked. Like literally, you'll get screwed over because I'm not too sure if I'm able to show you. Hopefully I do show you and I get the correct clip in the video. If not, that's very very bad of me for doing that, very unprofessional, but then again, this is my profession, but hopefully I can get it for you. I faced a different colored enemy. Normally you'll see their health bars as green, but I think if they're blue, that means they're a little bit tougher, and they guarantee you a chest drop. And I remember I got one of them, I think his color was either blue or red, but the damage he was doing to me was just fucking crazy. Like, I think his attack speed was at least triple of mine, and I couldn't escape, and it automatically killed me. There was no way of me dodging it. And I think I was actually playing the Warrior. If I was not playing the Warrior, I was probably playing either the Thief. I think, if you can see right now, the blue health, I think it was red though. So anyways, yeah, so that's a little part of the game I didn't like. Some of the dungeons are a bit bullshit because there are no ways to dodge, and as you can see right now, I'm having a really hard time. I think this is the warrior. I'm having a really hard time playing as the warrior, and I'm just so bad, and I actually think I die here because of how bad I am. I try to use all my skills here, but you know, it is what it is. Another thing I didn't like was actually this warrior class. All the other classes that I played, the archer, the thief, the cleric, the mage, did I miss one out? The warrior. The warrior has to be the weakest one. I haven't played barbarian because I don't know why I didn't play it. I guess I just totally forgot about him. I thought I played him, but I actually didn't. So I can't give my thoughts regarding him. But I think the warrior is the weakest out of all of them. I feel like the classes that have ranged abilities, such as the cleric, the thief actually throws knives. I thought he'd be like a rogue type, whereas the attack speed was a lot faster, but he actually just throws the knives. I thought they do have I think a bigger advantage over the classes that have the melee type. So I haven't played the barbarian, so I can't give my thoughts about that. But the warrior, I thought he would have high damage. But when I played the archer, the thief, the mage, they were doing a shit ton more damage than the actual warriors. So I'm not too sure if they can go. Obviously, they can go back and kind of switch the stats on the warrior. Hopefully, they can give him a little buff there. But out of all the classes, the warrior was the one I had the most trouble with. Here, you're seeing me actually playing as the mage, and then later on, you'll see me playing as the other classes. Yeah, other than that, like, the game is really fun. It's really fucking glowy. There's like a bunch of things that pop up when the enemies die. When the enemy dies, like, they drop all that shiny loot, which is actually pretty cool. The items in the game are actually pretty fascinating. As you can see there, I picked up a magnet, so it tracks all the gold or gems or whatever it's called. There's ones that give you attack power, ones that are able to, I think, claw enemies. So if they attack you, they kind of get hurt without you having to deal damage to them. There's one that randomly shoots a missile, so there's a certain percentage that if you auto attack or if you attack, it will shoot a rocket. Another one, a glowing orb follows you and shoots out blood. And I don't remember any of the other ones because I've only progressed through the second dungeon. This is actually just the first dungeon, and I'm not too sure if you guys will actually see the boss battle here. But if you do, I will cut it so you guys can see how pretty cool the boss battles are. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to get to the second one because of how difficult this game actually really is. And since it being early, obviously, they will be doing, hopefully, a bunch of changes to the actual gameplay itself with the stats of each enemy and boss. So one cool thing and one thing that's really annoying is the Redeemer has arrived. This is a guy that randomly shows up. I think if you're in the dungeon for too long, he just randomly shows up. And if you're actually really close to him, he just starts sucking your blood. You can see there, my life is just depleting really quick. I don't even know how I survived there. I actually do think I'd die here pretty soon. I think the Redeemer is something that they took, or they kind of got ideas from the game Splunk. What is it called? Spelunky? Spelunky? I think it's Spelunky. It's a 2D side-scrolling game where you try to get as much treasure as you can, and after a certain time, a ghost appears, and I think if the ghost touches you, you instantly die. And as you can see how crazy this game is with all the animations that pop up, it's actually really cool. So I think, yeah, they got that idea from there, but instead of it instantly killing you in this game, it just sucks your blood really fast. Overall, my thoughts in the game is that I'm enjoying it. I'm playing a little bit here and there. Like I said, I don't have much time to play games that often. If I do, it's on the weekend. Here, I instantly died. I just got randomly destroyed there. Like I said, I don't have that much time to play games, and if I do, I usually play games with my friends. Usually they want to play League, or they want to play Hearthstone, or Heroes of the Storm, or whatever. So I don't really have that much time to check out any new games. Like, I have a bunch of games on my backlog that I'm dying just to finish, but unfortunately, the way my life is going right now, I don't have time. Hopefully, maybe down time in the winter, I'll be able to finish them, but as of right now, whenever I check out a new game here and there, it's just by random, and there you see me dying again. More things about the game, what I want them to add. Obviously, they have a list of future updates. One thing that I wish they could change is the warrior. Like I said, I feel like he's a bit underbuffed or really weak. Maybe that's just my thoughts. Maybe I don't know how to play him. Maybe because I just suck at games in general. Actually, I really don't. I don't know. Maybe I just had a hard time kind of understanding him. I think that would be about it for the warrior. Another thing they can change is probably just the RNG. Well, I guess you could say it is RNG in the game. It's randomly number generated, is the randomly number generated dungeons in the game. Like I said earlier, the luck maybe it's just luck, but the dungeons I was getting earlier when I was playing was I would instantly die within at least maybe 10 seconds of spawning, and I feel like there was no way of actually dodging what was coming towards me. So, I don't know. Hopefully they can change it. But other than that, they have their list of future updates, what they want to add to the game. I haven't played enough to actually kind of give a full-on thoughts. I just wanted to give my first impressions of the game, of what I played, of about, I think, an hour and a half of gameplay, maybe 2 hours. Obviously more classes would be nice. Different skins maybe for the heroes. You can customize your heroes a little bit. I think there are only 4 sections in the game, 4 different environments, so I'm not too sure how many levels there are total. There might be just 4 and they just keep randomly generating until I guess until you either beat the final boss or try to see how far you can go. If they kind of leave it that it's kind of, I'm at a loss for words here. If they kind of leave it so that it kind of shows how far you can get into the game, hopefully they add like some sort of leaderboard. But if there is a end game goal, like there's a final boss, that would be pretty cool. There really is no story to the game. I think it's just one of those games where it's try to get as far as you can, because I don't think Spelunky I think Spelunky did have a story, but maybe they will add a story later on in the game's life cycle, but as of right now there isn't one. But yeah, if you guys want to check out the game, I'll leave a link down in the description. I was no way affiliated or partnered or whatever or asked to do this video. This is a game that I randomly bought on Steam and I enjoyed it, so I thought I'd do a video, give my thoughts regarding the game, and hopefully kind of get more people playing it, because I think it's a really good game. And I don't really do many videos anymore because, like I said, I don't have the time, which kind of sucks, but hopefully maybe in the near future I will have the audacity or the balls, or I will get off my lazy ass and actually start making some videos, because I kind of miss doing it. I kind of miss giving my thoughts on games, even though I haven't done that recently because all I've been putting out was Heroes of the Storm content. So, but hopefully in the near future I can, kind of start making actual good videos for YouTube again. I'm actually hoping to live stream again on YouTube when gaming.youtube launches this summer, but I don't want to make any promises because I never fulfill them. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I tried to get in as much content as I can or could. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys take a look at the game, support the developers. If you want to give your thoughts regarding the game, you can either leave a message in the comment section or tweet at me at MightyFurtado, or you can email me at mightyfurtado@gmail.com. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for listening to me rant on about stupid shit. Thank you for being you, and hopefully all of you have a good day, and don't work too hard. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.